Ever wondered why a country as rich in resources as Nigeria struggles with consistent electricity supply? Well, you are not alone. The state of electricity in Nigeria is a complex issue that has been at the forefront of national discourse for decades. At the heart of this conundrum is the inadequate infrastructure. Despite being Africa's largest economy, Nigeria's electricity grid is woefully undersized and outdated. It's like trying to run a marathon in flip-flops. You're just not equipped for the task at hand. Coupled with this is the issue of poor maintenance. Infrastructure, however inadequate, that is not properly cared for, quickly degenerates. In Nigeria, maintenance culture has been a long-standing problem, resulting in frequent breakdowns and outages. It's akin to having a car and never taking it in for service. It's only a matter of time before it breaks down. But perhaps, most importantly, is the underutilization of potential energy resources. Nigeria is blessed with an abundance of energy resources, from natural gas to hydropower, solar, and even wind. Yet we have barely scratched the surface of these potentials. Imagine owning a gold mine and yet living in poverty. These challenges have a significant impact on the economy. Industries struggle to stay afloat due to the high cost of running generators. Small businesses are often left in the dark, literally and figuratively. The cost of living rises as the cost of electricity soars, putting a strain on the average Nigerian. The situation also affects the living standards of the Nigerian people. Constant power outages disrupt everyday life. Students can't study at night, hospitals can't function optimally, and the list goes on. It's like living in a house with a leaky roof. The discomfort is unending. It's clear that the present state of electricity in Nigeria needs urgent intervention, but what could be the solution? The answer lies in a multifaceted approach that addresses the root causes of the problem. But more on that in the next scene. Stay tuned. The answer to Nigeria's electricity woes lies in a multifaceted approach that combines modern technology and the country's abundant natural resources. Picture this, a nation powered by renewable energy sources, tapping into the wealth of sunlight, wind, and water to meet its electricity needs. Nigeria, blessed with an average of 6 to 10 hours of sunlight daily and extensive wind and hydro resources, is perfectly positioned to harness these natural power sources. By developing solar, wind, and hydroelectric power plants, Nigeria can generate a significant portion of its electricity cleanly and sustainably. But harnessing these resources is only part of the solution. The existing electrical infrastructure needs to be upgraded. The national grid, which is currently plagued by inefficiencies and frequent power outages, can be transformed into a robust and reliable system. This means investing in modern power stations, transmission lines, and distribution networks. It also means incorporating smart grid technologies that allow for real-time monitoring and control, reducing power losses, and improving service reliability. However, generating more electricity is not the sole answer. We must also manage our power demand. This is where energy-efficient practices come into play. Imagine if households, businesses, and industries across the country adopted energy-saving technologies and habits. This could range from using energy-efficient appliances and lighting to implementing industrial processes that minimize energy waste. Such practices can significantly reduce the overall demand for electricity, easing the pressure on the power supply. Moreover, energy efficiency is not just about using less power, it's about using it wisely. By incorporating energy management systems, we can optimize our power usage, scheduling high-energy tasks during off-peak hours and reducing consumption during peak periods. This not only saves energy but also reduces the strain on the grid, improving its stability and reliability. By adopting this approach, Nigeria could not only resolve its electricity problems but also set a precedent for other countries facing similar challenges. A nation powered by renewable energy, with a reliable and efficient electricity system, is not just a dream, it is a feasible solution within our reach if we have the will to make it happen. So, how does Nigeria move from a country with erratic power supply to one with a reliable, sustainable, and efficient electricity system, you may ask? Let's take a moment to recap the main points of our proposed solution. First off, we've highlighted the necessity of harnessing renewable energy sources. Nigeria is a country blessed with an abundance of sunlight, wind, and water bodies. By exploiting these natural resources, we can generate a significant chunk of our power needs in a clean and renewable way. Solar panels, wind turbines, and hydroelectric plants are not just eco-friendly, but they also promise a sustainable energy future. Next, we've underscored the importance of infrastructure development. The current power grid is outdated and incapable of meeting the nation's growing energy demands. We need to overhaul the existing infrastructure and replace it with a more robust, modern, and efficient power grid. This includes building new power stations, upgrading transmission lines, and investing in smart grid technologies. Moreover, we've pointed out the importance of energy efficiency. By adopting energy-saving appliances and encouraging energy-conscious behaviors, we can drastically reduce our power consumption. This not only saves money, but also eases the pressure on the power grid, making it more reliable. But what are the potential benefits of this solution? For starters, it would spur economic growth. With reliable electricity, businesses can operate more efficiently, leading to increased productivity and job creation. Additionally, improved living standards would follow. Think about it. With constant power supply, students can study at night, hospitals can provide better healthcare, and households can enjoy modern conveniences. And let's not forget about environmental sustainability. By moving away from fossil fuels and embracing renewable energy, we can significantly reduce our carbon footprint. This is a major step towards combating climate change and preserving our planet for future generations. The journey to a brighter Nigeria starts with a switch to a more sustainable and reliable electricity system. The solution to Nigeria's electricity situation is clear, but it requires collective action. Policymakers, investors, and even everyday folks, each of us has a vital role to play in this grand endeavor. Policymakers, your duty is to create conducive environments for these changes to take root. Implement supportive policies, provide incentives for renewable energy projects, and ensure regulatory frameworks are in place to protect our resources. Investors, your capital is the lifeblood that can power this transformation. Invest in our nation, in renewable energy projects, and in the bright minds that can innovate our way into a brighter, electrified future. And to everyone else, your role is just as crucial. Support these initiatives, understand the benefits of renewable energy, and make conscious choices that contribute to a sustainable future. Let's utilize our collective strength to usher in this era of change. Together, we can light up Nigeria and pave the way for a sustainable future.